Scar, who's new to Enphase and has just recently installed his first 2 Enphase systems. How did it go?
I'm amazed, and I've been fortunate enough to sell another 6 systems.
I can't tell you, I enjoy being part of the Enphase group.
We've had huge growth. Richmond Football Club is a milestone that just recently completed. We had some inherent challenges there with system design, basically how the whole system was going to work. Currently, at the moment, we're actually installing even a larger system, which is around 400 kilowatts, which we're hugely excited about. And that's another typical install where we think micros is perfectly suited. You know, a lot of the time you're going to hear about people saying that is a string system. Well, we think completely different. And I think the first main reason why a customer would choose it is flexibility. Secondly, actually having the visualize, being able to see the actual generation. And I think the third thing is reliability and quality's first, and there's a business put around it. And simply the product is better, so we're going to use what's best for our customers.
Our background is the technology industry. So we were looking for a solution to take to the market that does more than string inverters, that allows solar systems to really deliver their potential. We just can't afford as a business to put in a product that's not going to work well for a long, long time. We love the Enphase system. It really is the best technology on the market. You know, it's better designed, better engineered. The software is light years ahead of anywhere else. Our starting point is, why wouldn't you buy an Enphase system? I mean, you're already spending thousands of dollars. You may as well get the best value from it. You may as well get the best reliability. And also there's arguments that Enphase microinverters are safer than string inverters. They're easier to install. And it's just a much, better solution. So we find when customers first install Enphase and they're made live with My Enlighten, they actually get to see precisely how much power they're generating, and then they can translate that into what energy they're using in their households. We would get many emails per week with people going, hey, wow, this is way better than you promised me. Of the thousands we've sold, we actually haven't had a hardware failure yet. But finding that A, excellent, and B, hard to believe.
When I heard Enphase was coming to Australia, I sort of jumped on board and haven't looked back. Become 100% Enphase microinverter man. This is just a simple, no trouble, and all the backup support you get from you guys in the office and that sort of stuff, makes me stress less. Just last week, mate, I mean, we had every inverter come up in a 9-panel string except for the last one. So it was just communications. I just ring up, Andrew's there. You know what I mean? You've got someone there on the phone in Australia speaking English who's a technician, and you solve the problem, and you don't get that from experience with anyone else. I'm really shocked at their reliability. You know what I mean? We put them in, as long as you put them in right, as long as you follow the rules, with communications and phase couplers and where you place the envoy. As long as you don't try to reinvent the wheel. I mean, even little things like putting bootlaces on your terminals to make sure the communication integrity is there. If you do your part, the system's quality will do the rest, we might get a job at 8 o'clock and out by 2, and it's a 5 kilowatt job done. You can't do that with DC systems, with 2 guys, without really having an excellent run. We're doing it nearly every job. And it's just understanding the process and following it. Once you do that and you experience it a few times, you'll never go back to DC.